How you doing?
Water, bro.
Sorry, Kobe, kind of an all-around good effort both sides of the ball. What did you like the most about this game?
I like the most that, we came with the right mindset. Usually on the game before we're going to break and stuff, there's usually some slippage and, going against a team like this, I think sometimes, it's like we can relax a little bit, but I think everybody came in with the right mindset, to come and dominate the game and, leave home on a good note. So.
Well, how about the stat? 2 turnovers.
No, yeah.
Did you notice that during the game?
Yeah, we saw it after the game. Check the stat sheet, and no, it's just we prepared well. We were prepared for what they were going to come with, and I think we were just mentally locked in the whole game. On what we wanted to do and how we wanted to score. So.
You guys feed off each other. I mean, everybody was hot.
No, yeah. I know where my shooters are going to be and stuff like that. So I try to, encourage them to keep shooting even if they miss. And today was just our night. So. Yeah. Like I said, tonight was my night. I was these guys got the ball into my hand. And I just took advantage of what the defense gave me. So.
Kobe, if you ran a shooting run like this, and you're over 50% now among the nation leaders.
I mean, I don't really pay too much attention to that. I just kind of just go out there and do what I do. My teammates, they have like ultimate confidence in me. They give me the ball and they trust me. So, like I always say, when I have that kind of energy around me, I can't go wrong.
What do you think of the shooting?
No, yeah, I thought it was a good night. I took advantage of what the defense gave me.
Kobe shooting.
Oh, Kobe shooting. No, yeah, he's not surprised. I'm not surprised. I believe he's one of the best shooters in the country, in college basketball. So, like he said, we have the ultimate confidence in him. Whenever he shoots the ball, we think he's going in. So.
I don't think it was difficult to prepare for it. I think it was just kind of like surprising, honestly, that they chose to play that defense against us for the entire game.
For sure.
Especially after like seeing that it wasn't working. But I mean that's what they do, so got to give them their respect because they've been in a lot of games where it's been close, and it's pretty impressive what they're able to do with that kind of defense.
You guys have now strung 6 games together.
Mm-hmm.
Winning streaks are great, obviously, but when you get a chance to do them right in the conference play for you guys, what does that do for your guys' momentum, confidence?
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I mean, I feel like it's extremely important, to have this kind of streak and momentum building at the right time. Going into conference, we know conference is never easy. So the fact that we're able to do this now and gain that momentum and let that carry on to the conference, I think it's going to be very beneficial to us.
Talk a little bit about what LeBron's done for you guys. He's Malachi early.
Mm-hmm.
It's like seeing a few steps in and it's like.
Yeah, I mean, it's super impressive. Like, I talk about it all the time, and I told him about it too. Like, he kind of was given a pretty big role, coming in. I don't think he was expecting, this role, like, all of a sudden. But he's done great with it, and he's really put his team on his back. Not only has he been shooting lights out and, making sure that he does his thing, but he's able to get others going as well. And it's the fact that he also does it on the other side of the floor. He's a pest defensively, and that's something that we value very much.
Obviously, all 3 of the big stats for you tonight.
Yeah.
Rebounds, assists, points were all your season highs, career highs here in Dayton.
Yeah.
Arch kind of alluded to it already, but it just kind of feel like you've already just kind of meshed in and found your place here. Is that just how this journey has been like for you? You found your stride right?
Yeah. No, yeah. Like when I came here in the summer, it felt like I've been here for a couple of years already. Just the way they embraced me, the way they supported me. When I got here, I was new, and they just had the confidence in me, to step in that role when Malachi got hurt, and I just taken it off from there.
You guys just been home for Christmas?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're here for the camp. What does that mean to you?
Oh man, I'm super excited. All glory to God for that. Something I've been trying to do for a couple of years now, and I just feel like this was the right time, the right opportunity. So super excited just to, see a whole bunch of kids that, aspire to be in my position one day. So help them out a little bit and just put smiles on people's faces, man.
What are you going to tell them about 3
To be consistent, putting in that work, man. That's all it takes, honestly. It's not, there's no way to go around it. It's all about the work. And, I feel like not just me, but a lot of people on this team are showcasing that as well. So.
Is there any kind of not tips, really, but some kind of tricks that you guys will have that you guys will help continue to help keep you focused through this longer break until you guys come back here on Saturday? Obviously, a large stretch until you get play again. So
No, we coach had a conversation with us. Just to make sure you stay locked in. Don't do anything that could jeopardize, coming in a conference play. When we come back. So just being smart when going home. Taking time with your loved ones, stuff like that.
Yeah, I think for us it's just about like you said, just spending that time with our family. It's been a while since we've been able to go back home, and just kind of get to some positive energy from those that we love the most. And we'll be back here pretty early, so we'll be able to get right back into it.
For sure.
And we'll have time to prepare for Longwood and what's to come in the future.
Eating. I'm gonna eat a lot. I'm gonna eat a lot when I go home, man. Yeah, get some sun. Yeah, I'm a little pale right now.
He's lucky, man.
I'm a little pale right now.
I wish I could get some sun right now.
I'm trying to get a little dark when I come back. I'm trying to let y'all recognize me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, we know how important it is, right now to not just beat teams, but to kind of, dominate these games. And, like you said, they're a good team. They played against some good teams and they stuck with them. So we knew that, coming into the game, nothing about it was going to be easy. And that's why I say, it's a good thing. I feel like everybody had a good mindset coming into it. And, we stayed the same throughout the whole game. So.
Your coach saying you had a team like the chatted you guys up with it as a team throughout. Actually, you're
No, yeah, he basically congratulated us. Good luck in the season, stuff like that.
You talked about the opponents you dominated. You guys pay attention to that?
Yeah, I think our coach has been doing a pretty good job of just keeping us in the loop about how important that is. That it's not just winning the games at this point, but for what we want in the future, we're gonna have to dominate games like this. So it's something that we definitely been emphasizing.
Did you see the big jump after the Cincinnati win?
Yeah, we did. Yeah. We're trying to keep it balanced, not pay too much attention to it, but also understand how important it is to keep winning and keep winning by a pretty good amount and stuff like that.
Anything else? Thanks, guys, and Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Sir, thank you. Merry Christmas.
He's coming down the hall. You need a stat sheet.
Well, I'll start off saying, I'm just really proud of our group. I think we showed great maturity tonight. This was a tough prep in terms of very different than any team we've played this year with the way that they defend. Their zone is unique. Some features similar to the way we play zone, but they do some things that are unique. And our guys did a great job of understanding, where we could take advantage of some of the opportunities that it presented. I thought they did a really good job in the first half. They made some adjustments in the second half. Basketball is always going to be a game of runs. They went on a nice run there. Proud of our guys for the run that we were able to make to open it back up and get a comfortable win. Yeah. Yeah, the guys, again, their zone is different in that it can create turnovers, and that's something we emphasize to the guys that we had to make sure with our passes and with our spacing that we did a good job taking care of the ball. And I thought they did a great job of understanding that the entire night. And, I think if you watch Oakland play, they force turnovers in terms of the way they play their zone. So to be able to go, I think it was 26 assists on 31 made baskets. and then have only 2 assists all night. That's excellent. So kudos to our guys. They did a great job tonight. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Kobe to me has always been one of the best in the country, and that's something that, we saw early, and, I think he's got great confidence right now. I think that comes with the experience that he's had, over the course of his career, and he works really hard at it. And, I think we had, 18 threes tonight, and a variety of different guys, and again, I think it's a credit to their willingness to share the ball and understand. We have a variety of different weapons from an offensive standpoint. On any given night, it could be a different guy. So just proud of the guys for their willingness to be unselfish and understand that opportunities are going to be there on different nights for different guys, and we have to make the most of those. Yeah, he's done a great job. I think he's finding a lot of different ways to impact the game. On some nights it's a high number of assists. Other nights it's steals and the way he can be disruptive defensively. Tonight he did all of that, and then also you saw the ball go in. For him tonight in terms of his ability to shoot the basketball. So, yeah, I think he's done a great job.
Coach, Chief struggled a little bit if he's still trying to adjust. I know he was the man at Robert Morris, but he's a different role here.
I don't know that I would say, he's struggling. I think he's done a great job every night. He's one of our guys that we rely on from a defensive standpoint to do a great job on the other team's primary guy, and he's done a phenomenal job pretty much every night, no matter who we put him on. He's versatile in that he can rebound the basketball, he can start a break for you. He's not caught up in the scoring piece of it. I think he's all about winning, and I think he's another guy that there's going to be nights when he's our leading scorer, and he's a guy that's scoring a lot of points. So I think he's doing a great job of not getting caught up in, hey, I gotta do this, and if I'm not, so I don't see him the way. And again, I know you didn't mean it, but the way you worded your question, but to me, he's doing a great job for our team.
Maybe sometimes that's you guys who want to look at the story.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's his ability to impact the game in ways that maybe don't involve scoring at times, but he's a guy that's more than capable of scoring the basketball, and I think he knows that, and I think he knows what he's capable of doing.
Don't you look at 6 wins now in a row? I know not to get too far ahead of a long year, but ask the guys about playing their best basketball here, getting that momentum into that conference. Just would like to see from them.
I think we still have room to grow. I do. I think we have room to grow. I think there's areas that we can get better at. This was a unique prep, and the guys did a great job of understanding what we needed to do. I think I'm proud of the maturity they're showing, because it's kind of been, just different things where, the UNLV game gets canceled, and then we got a week before we play again, and just how dangerous of an opponent. Who was it that we played after that? Troy. Coming into that game, and then a week with finals and everything, and then the prep for Cincinnati, and then obviously this prep before the holidays. So the goal is continue just to try to become the best version of ourselves, right? And we've got one more non-conference game here when we get back, and then kind of a new season starts with conference play. So yeah, my goal is for us to figure out just to see if we can get that 1% better, offensively, defensively, rebounding wise, all the way around. I think this team still has room to grow. Yeah, that's important. Yeah, you do. That's just college basketball, college sports, I guess, in general. Overall, now those metrics matter, and call it what you want. It's just kind of the reality that we're in. We didn't make it the way it is. It is what it is. So we have to play by those rules.
We asked the guys as well about this little break that you guys had to rest. You said that it seemed to get a chance to see your loved ones and enjoy the break? Is that
Yeah.
a good period now for you guys? A good for the team?
Yeah, I mean, during the season, it's really, most of the holidays, are in the middle of basketball season, right? And so this break is a time for them to kind of enjoy the family, enjoy some time just away from the court a little bit, and hopefully recharge and refocus. I think it's good that we've got great momentum heading into the break. And so now we've got to be mature enough to keep that, right? Make sure that we do the things necessary so when we get back, we can just continue to move forward.
One of the longer holiday breaks you've had, but
Yeah.
done on purpose, it's down to earth.
Kind of both, like you don't know when your first conference game is going to be, for a while. So, I think last year we may have played a conference game in December, if I'm not mistaken. And so sometimes in the non-conference, when you're setting your schedule, you kind of have to take that into consideration before you set it. But yeah, I think we tried to time it out to where the guys were able to spend Christmas at home. I think there's been years past where they've had to come back on Christmas Day because of just the way the calendar works. So, yeah.
When did they come back?
I think the 26th, like maybe the evening of the 26th, I believe. Yeah. Well, just a lot of respect for what he does. Like I said, the zone that they play is similar to what we do, but he does some unique things with it. So I was just, talking to him about it. I love the way he's kind of changed it up. Guy that actually recruited me here, Dan Hipsher, was a part of my staff at Alabama. And Dan also worked for Coach Campy at Oakland. And so Dan introduced me to the zone and introduced, I'm assuming, Coach Campy to the zone, but he's taken it and he's kind of morphed it into something that's pretty unique. I hadn't seen some of the things he'd done. So we just had a conversation about that.
And to reach yourself 40 years and 600 wins like him.
I'm one day at a time, brother. One day at a time. Tomorrow's not promised, right?
That's right.
Amen.
How's Verdell for that?
He's doing well. Yeah. I think he's it's conditioning, and then it's just a matter now of getting reacclimated to the system. You take 6 or 7 weeks, and some things that we were doing 2 months ago are completely different now. So, as a freshman, you take all that stuff into consideration. So, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know if I'm allowed to share it, but he ended up Sunday with some type of a stomach virus and actually was in the hospital. And so thankfully, he was able to get taken care of, spent the night and got hydrated, got some medicine, and was able to get out there and play, but he was far from 100%. But yeah. So be careful. There's some bugs going around. Try not to spend your holidays on the porcelain, whatever you call it.
Anything else? Thank you.
All right, guys. Merry Christmas, everybody. Enjoy.
Please,